good parent duo has the obvious weapon and the secret weapon. My dad, he's a scary man. He doesn't have resting bitch face. He has resting, I'm deeply disappointed in that thing that you did that one time that you think nobody knows about face. My mother, you think like, oh, what a sweet little blonde-haired lady. She looks like those sweet. No, it's a lie. If you make her mad, she will hand stamp your ticket to God herself. So one time my brother comes home from school. He's in the 5th grade at this point and he's in tears. He says, Mom, Dad, my French teacher just used my test as an example of what failure is like. He said, can anybody tell me why Adam just failed his test? Like, I'm so embarrassed. I feel so stupid. My dad said, that is unacceptable. My mother was already on the road. She said, I want to meet the teacher. I want to meet his mother. I want to meet his grandmother. If she's no longer with us, bring a priest so that he may open up the heavens so that she can bear witness. You insult my mother, that's fine. You insult my father, perhaps encouraged. But if you insult her kids, she's got that Babylonian sense of justice. In situations like that, you just gotta let her walk in the room alone, lock the door behind them, and watch the room rattle like a cage with a tiger in it. Don't know what occurred in that room. All I know is that teacher lost his job. This woman was the Italian mafia of elementary school. She said, you insult my child, you embarrass him in front of his peers, and you make him feel stupid, you're fired. I don't even know how she got that to happen. I'm just saying, if you put her in the courts, she would be a weapon.
Story time. So once upon a time in grade 5, I was going through this really strange phenomenon where like 5 of my adult teeth decided to all come in at once. Now I already had this really weird obsession with when I had a loose tooth, I loved to like pluck it out of my face like berries off of a vine. So as you can imagine, sitting there with 5 loose teeth in my mouth felt like I was in an orchard on a hot summer's day. My brothers had just rewatched The Exorcist with me a few nights before while babysitting. So it's cinematic masterpiece was still ever fresh in my mind as I sat there not listening to my teacher drone on about numbers, secretly popping my teeth out with my tongue and letting my mouth fill with blood. Till I noticed my dear old classmate Tristain, who used to eat rulers and pick on me, was staring at me. So I looked him dead in the eyes, opened my mouth slowly and let all of the teeth and blood just dribble out onto the desk. Then I said in a low grumble, "You will die tonight." He started screaming and then I had to go to church.
Don't commit die, because you might wake up a fat Republican white man. Just single-handedly save 60% of the population.
Who ate all the powdered donuts? I don't know how to erase a chalkboard. I ate all the donuts.
My grandma punched one of her neighbors in the face a whole bunch of times one year at Christmas because he touched one of my cousins on the boob, thinking it was funny, and Grandma did not think it was funny. Her name was Evelyn. She wore a ring with an E on it, so she put a bunch of E prints on his face. Also, she was getting chemo at this point, and her wig turned around backwards like a helmet.
Also, I used to think that iron that's in cereal was iron.
It is.
Is it?
Yes, Joey.
Metal?
Yes, Joey.
Is it really?
Yes, Joey.
Wait, no, time out.
Yes, Joey. That's why if
We're
you
eating
cook
metal? You can't eat metal.
Yes, Joey. Yes.
What?
That's why if you cook in a cast iron skillet or something, it enriches the food in iron.
Wait, no. Yeah, iron is like iron, bro? Like pumping iron?
Yes, Joey.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I'm very confused by this.
It's okay.
Iron is iron?
Iron.
Iron is dead ass iron.
Yes, dude.
But is it hard normally? Like what is it?
Joey, it's iron. It's like there's no way.
What's its form?
Iron.
Solid, liquid, gas, plasma.
Iron.
No.
Joey.
Solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Those are the forms.
I hope this gets picked up by one of those like hyper like Instagram like scientists that are just like, let's break this down a minute. And then
if someone offers you sunflowers, remember, you can eat them. Freak out your love interest by eating an entire bouquet in front of their very eyes. Eating raw sunflower petals helps with digestion and is a natural diuretic. Diuretic means it makes you pee. You can also eat the center of the flower if you cook it like an artichoke. Just don't eat it raw. Every single part of the sunflower is edible, including the stem. The only thing edible that's raw are the petals. The rest of it you do have to cook. Don't eat store-bought sunflowers because they have pesticides and they taste terrible. Or so I hear. You can peel the stalk and then braid it to make cordage, which we can use to tie down our enemies, like Matt Damon. Wait, what? Nothing.
No, this glass is half full. The water is racist.
That's because the water said a slurp.
Pack your things and leave. There's the door.
There's the door, bitch!
Look, Becky, when I text you we're robbing a bank, your next text better be, are we meeting at your house or my house? Not, have you taken your ADHD medicine today? No, Becky, I haven't, and you know I haven't, but I need your help. When I text you we're robbing a bank, I mean we are robbing a bank. It's not a negotiation. I have already written out my death note, and when the cops ask, what are my demands, I've decided on a helicopter. Not because I know how to ride a helicopter, but because I thought it would be a good bonding experience for me and you, because we like that. But look, Becky, tuition's due tomorrow, and I don't have the money, so you better meet me at the nearest Chase Bank outside my house, or we are done. Help me, Becky, please.
Now come on, it's time for your hormone therapy.
I don't know much about hormone therapy, but I sure do know how to make a hormone. And sometimes that's all the therapy that you need. Thank you, John, for being an ally. The transgender community really appreciates you, and we
Prepare for the future. But how will we if everyone's either aborted or transgender?
Okay, guys, real shit right now. Are you transgender or are you an abortion?
I too was once a man trapped in a woman's body. Then I was.
Sounds like we both had a transformative experience, except mine didn't involve becoming an ignorant bigot as a side effect.